Ul'dah does remind me a lot of like Ala Mhigo and them have very similar architecture with like the sandstone sort of vibe and the desert kingdom feel. Though like Ul'dah is like deserts and savanna sort of thing, and like Girabania is mountains. Alright, yes, here we are. Hello, I was personally summoned. You're expected, my lady. Please proceed. Oh, here again? We're not drinking anything this time, right, Nanamo?
I thank you for answering my summons in these most interesting times. You have been busy.
Nanamo. You're voiced. Ah, I'm always busy. I'm always busy, but yeah, apparently extra busy, yeah.
The liberation of Ala Mhigo will have far-reaching consequences, and there is a matter upon which I would seek your counsel.
Me specifically? Is that why you brought me here? Just always happy to answer your summons, Nanamo, but yeah, this is where we sat when we answered your summons the last time. In the events of the banquet in Realm Reborn. It's good to see you well, lass.
I speak of Raubahn and his future.
Oh, how? Okay, we were thinking about this, but isn't that decision up to Raubahn? Serious. Smile is serious.
The tale of his rise from penniless refugee to member of the Syndicate and General of the Immortal Flames. Yet though he has come to call Ul'dah home, it will never be his homeland. He is a son of Ala Mhigo.
That he is, but he has ties here, right? As you said, he leads the Immortal Flames, and he's your friend. Yeah, it's kind of shitty to have your heart in two places, but he's needed here, right? I mean, surely somebody else could take up the charge of the Immortal Flames. But I don't think he'd want to abandon you.
And now that she is free, I thought it only a matter of time before he sought my leave to return to her. Indeed, I had resigned myself to his loss.
He wouldn't abandon you.
Suffice it to say, I was greatly surprised to hear him speak so lightly of handing over the reins in Ala Mhigo and retaking his place at my side.
Oh, I see. So you did ask him. I was gonna be like, this is all great, lass. Why are you asking our council? Shouldn't be asking Raubahn. If that's his decision, then that's his decision, right?
I will welcome him with open arms, of course. He is my most trusted advisor and my dearest friend.
Mm-hmm.
But I have known the man a long time, and beneath that steely gaze, I spied a flicker of doubt.
Yeah, I feel for him.
Whether Raubahn chooses to remain in Ul'dah or return to Ala Mhigo, I only wish that he do so with a heart unburdened by guilt or regret.
I think, regardless of what road he chooses, that's a hard ask.
Yet, how can he freely make such a choice, knowing how much I depend on him?
Well, yeah, that's a big factor. But even if you say depend on him, but you're a factor regardless if you depend on him or not, because he's your friend. He would want to be here because you're friends.
It is past time that I learned to discharge my duties as a sultana alone. I must go forth and see my realm with my own eyes, and hear the wind with my own ears.
Okay, like, that's great and all, but like, nobody can be an island unto themselves, you know? Like, you'd want to have, you know, friends that you can rely on. That's why Raubahn wants to be there for you. You can't just be like, time I learn to do things on my own and not rely on him, because regardless of how strong you are, right? Regardless of how strong you are, it's better to stand with someone else. Yeah, okay. I gasp.
Might I have your company for a brief adventure?
Yeah, sure. We'll steal away with you into the night, Nanamo. You know, as long as you don't get accused of kidnapping the Sultana. Sure, I'd be happy to escort you. You wanted me specifically for this? Okay. I'd be happy to go on an adventure with you. Smile and nod.
Wonderful.
I mean, let me fit you into my schedule. Free Ala Mhigo, checkbox. Writes down, adventure with Nanamo. Crosses some other things off the list. Puts some other things down for later. Alright.
Allow me a moment to change into something a touch less conspicuous, and I will join you outside.
Bartholomew, how have you been? Your audience with the graces conclude then. Safe travels, my lady. Alright, yep. Okay. We're gonna go wait for her. Oh, so no, we're speaking with her outside the quicksand, so outside the adventure guild? Okay. Let's go over to this Ethernet shard then. That is the quicksand, as I recall, right? I didn't check to see if the quest indicator was here. Okay, yeah, here she is in her casual garb, in her undercover, not the Sultana garb. Perchance you remember Lelyra, the merchant's daughter. I do. Also, there was a side quest involving her and this guy's in Heavensward when we did the, you know, trip down memory lane stuff. And if you were the, if you did the Ul'dah quest line, you see her as well in this with Thancred. This is a persona I assume when I venture beyond the palace walls to observe my subjects unnoticed. Ordinarily, Papashan would accompany me, but for this particular outing, I need an advisor, not a minder. And that is why I've requested your company. Over the course of your many adventures, you have met people from all walks of life, in every corner of Eorzea, and I would make use of your worldly experience. Okay. Now let's be on our way. Our first destination is Stone's Throw, just beyond the gates of Null. Yay, adventure with Nanamo. Here we go. This is the right exit. I was just like, wait, is this the right exit? Okay, yes it is. Don't want to just wander out into through the wrong exit. Sprint. All right, there she is. Look upon this procession of tattered tents. These refugees camp in squalor, at the mercy of the elements and Thanalan's predators both. The city's mighty walls offer safety, but the streets overflow with people as it is, and unless blessed by the hand of Nal himself, no refugee could ever hope to afford a dwelling in Ul'dah. 20 years have passed since the fall of Ala Mhigo, and 5 since the calamity. The plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, the blame falls upon me. No, it don't. You may be the Sultana here, but everybody knows it's the Sultana and the Syndicate that lead. And you can't sway the Syndicate by yourself or make decisions, you know, they hold you back. You've done your best, Your Grace. Your hands have been tied, Your Grace. Yeah, this is what I was going to say, your hands have been tied. Because she has done her best as well, but... You know, like, also, Your Grace. Let me see. She said, as Sultana, she said 20 years have passed since the calamity, yet the plight of the poor has grown more desperate, not less. As Sultana, the blame falls upon me. Yeah, your hands have been tied. Yes, my authority is limited, and that is an obstacle I must work to overcome. Shall we press on? I would follow the road to the unholy air. Yeah, I guess it's something that she could overcome or whatever, but that would be like going against all of the Syndicate, and that's, you know, it's a lot. Especially, you know, like I could, like, as the Warrior of Light, you know, like, it's a lot. You know, like, even for somebody like me, like I could fight them or whatever, but this is not a situation that involves fighting, right? So, you know, like, even we would be hard-pressed in a situation like that. So Nanamo can't, you know, put that all upon herself to just overcome it. It's tough. All right. 'Twas here, in this wholly unremarkable place, that my mother and father met their doom. Okay. Okay, we're talking about this now. All right, yeah, like, apparently, Nanamo inherited the sultanship when she was very, very young, because of this tragic end of her parents. I was but a child at the time. My parents were returning from an inspection of our interests in eastern Thanalan when an untimely rockslide crushed their carriage. To this day, it is not certain if the incident was simply misfortune or an excellently planned assassination. Raubahn once suffered to reopen the investigation and bring the truth he assumed I must surely crave. But I refused. Even if my parents' deaths were orchestrated by the monetarists, we could only have brought their hirelings to justice. The true villains, those who plotted to put me on the throne as a biddable puppet, were ever beyond our reach. But you would know. And one day, they might not be beyond your reach. Thus did I plan to strip the merchants of their power and place our nation in the hands of its citizens, quite unaware of the consequences my actions would have for you and yours. You couldn't have known. I mean, who knew that Telechi was a madman that would put the heroes of the realm, throw the heroes of the realm under the bus for his personal gain, you know, whatever. I shudder to think how many goodly souls paid the price of my naivety. Yeah, I mean, like, you could have had more safeguards for what you thought was coming. Like, more ears to the ground or whatever. Like, because you knew there would certainly be a lashback from this. But, you know, Telechi was fucking nutty. He was nutters. You know, like, I don't think, like, the others would certainly find a way to get around it. or they would try to find a way to stop it from happening, but I don't think any would have gone. Well, I don't know, some of them. Haven't met a lot of some of them personally, but of the few that we've met, Lolarito and the Mage Hat lass, Dulala, neither of those seem to lean towards these sort of extremes, an extreme of like violence that Teleji did. But I am no longer a child reciting words with witless obedience, and I will not be used as a pawn in the monotonous damnable games. Forgive me my outburst. You're one of the few people to whom I feel I can speak my mind. Okay, thanks, Nanamo. That's okay. Yeah, it's alright. I understand. It's frustrating. Come, let us return to Ul'dah and visit the Colosseum. Okay. Thought we were gonna do more adventuring outdoors, but okay, back to indoors then. There she is, there she is. Didn't realize they put like the egg decal for the Easter event in the middle of the Colosseum floor, but sure. Alright, Namo. From the moment I became Sultana, I found myself thrust into an endless parade of document signing and ceremonies. For years, I simply signed where I was told to sign and sat where I was told to sit, blissfully oblivious to what any of it meant. She was so young. She was but a child when they put her on the throne, so yeah. Yet one good thing did come from the ignominious chapter of my life, for it was during an official visit to the Colosseum that I first met Raubahn. The match I had been invited to attend was not at all what I expected. They had pitted the bull of Ala Mhigo against some dozen or so rival gladiators. Blinkered though I was, I would not stand for so obvious an injustice, and demanded to see a fair fight, one man against another, and my royal wish was duly granted. Blinkered as she was. It was not until later that I learned of the gambling ring which had arranged for Raubahn to die on the sands that day. Holy fuck! Oh my god, I thought they were just, being like a show, like the bull against, many lesser opponents, to be like a, ooh, look sort of thing, but no, apparently, no, that was gonna be a planned assassination, like, kill him off thing. Holy fuck. And Namo, holy shit, you saved his life. Regardless, my intervention meant that Raubahn had but a single opponent to dispatch, which he duly did. And when he knelt before me to receive the winner's purse, he swore that he would one day offer me his blade in service. Damn. Surrounded as I was by liars and manipulators, I confessed I dismissed it as a pleasant piece of theater. Yeah, to be fair, she probably gets that a lot. Empty promises. But as you know, Raubahn is a man of his word. Though it took another 5 years of fighting on the blood sands, he amassed a fortune so great as to buy not only his freedom, but a seat on the syndicate. And then I had my blade. Raubahn! Oh, fuck. Oh, we're getting the echo. Of that day? Or is it just of Raubahn fighting in general? Raubahn's powerful, man. I like, look at these slow-mo shots. We'll flick the visor up. Hey guys, remember when Raubahn had 2 arms? Too soon.
Your
The
Grace,
victory
you
music.
mustn't! The danger is too great! Please, Your Grace, come back! I beg of you!
Nanamo! Look at her like weaving her way through the crowd.
It seems you're
Your
the one who
Grace.
needs looking after, Master Sham.
Mouse of Shaw?
Raubahn!
Your Grace,
Was this wasn't this a 1.0 thing?
I have kept the promise made.
So you have, and in turn, so too shall I keep mine.
I'm pretty sure that was a moment that happened in 1.0.
With your winnings, you have become one of the 6 most wealthy souls in all Ul'dah. And so, as tradition dictates, Raubahn Uldin, you have earned yourself a seat on the Syndicate. May your new station garner you still greater glories.
I am honored, Your Grace, and vow to serve with every fiber of my being from this day till my last.
Woo! I'm sure this is a 1.0 thing.
Long live the Sultana, and long live Ul'dah!
That can't be. That certainly is not Mel. They're just 2 people called Mel Sashan, because Mel Sashan is also the leader of the Tailfeather camp. Sorry about the Nanamo. I was getting a moment. I think that was something from 1.0. That happened in 1.0. Definitely the little jump off the corpse into the corpse. The guy on the ground. I think I've seen that before. As in when people talk about 1.0 stuff. That's a good moment. I was just saying it before in yesterday where it was just like we usually get bad moments with the Echo. Like we see, you know, visions of bad times. Things that have happened to people. But that was actually a good moment. Words cannot well express what that man means to me. Yeah. There are others who care deeply for my well-being, of course. Papa Shan's love for me is that of a grandsire for his grandchild. Papa Shan. I was hoping we'd get more Papa Shan in the Paladin quest line, but we don't. Like, he's a member of the, Paladin, the Sultana Guard or whatever, the Paladin order here in, Ul'dah, but we don't meet him as part of the Paladin questing so far in Realm Reborn, which is a shame. They had a lot of opportunity to get for more Paladin stuff. I've been unimpressed with the Paladin storyline so far in Realm Reborn, and there has been no story. And I'm level at least up to level 40. I haven't done the 45 or 50 stuff yet. But 30, 35, and there's a little moment at level 30, but level 35 and the level 40 part was disappointing. But upon matters of governance, I cannot turn to the bodyguards and maidservants for counsel. Raubahn, with the authority of his syndicate position, was the first sword I could wield. Yeah, your first ally on the syndicate council. His was the only edge which could cut the strings that bound me. Damn. A Sultana's duty. Nanamo seems lost in thoughts of the past. We must make haste. My absence will not go unnoticed by the Sultan's ward for long, and there are other places I would visit. Okay. We're still going to other places. I was just like, oh, is our little adventure over? Okay. To the Ozneth Osaway. No idea where that is, but lead the way, Nanamo. Map. Oh. The Thaumaturge's Guild? Is that... Yeah, the Thaumaturge's Guild. Okay. I think if we go out this way, we'll be right close here anyway. Wait, I'm lost. Where am I going? I meant out the other way. I meant out the other way. Jesus fucking Christ, so many of the freaking hatching day Easter decorations all over the fucking place. Place littered, man. Alright, here we are. They really empty out the place out for this little cutscene. When the calamity threatened Raubahn, Raubahn led the Alliance forces into battle on the plains of Cartano, and I remained here. I prayed with all my heart that Archon Louis Soir would have the power to rouse the 12. Since that day, I've made a custom of visiting this shrine during each of my little excursions. Here I seek the blessing of Thol, reflect upon my choices, and ask myself if I am fulfilling my duties as Sultana. You are rightly celebrated as a champion because you have led the line in 100 battles for the good of Eorzea. In much the same way, I believe the measure of a monarch lies in how she leads her people in times of adversary. She's led the line in 100 battles for the good of Eorzea. If I am to be a sultana worthy of the name, I cannot turn a blind eye to the troubles facing Ul'dah. Namo, you are so good. There would be a lot of people that would just be like, take the rich life and just be like, all right, well, this is just how I live my life. But you want to do good by the people. You take this responsibility that was placed upon you at such a young age, and you want to do good by the title. You want to do good by the people. You want to be worthy. That's strong of you, lass. I've chosen my path, Kelwyn. With Ala Mhigo now freed from imperial chains, I finally see a way to aid the refugees. Do you? Okay. Already, many displaced Ala Mhigans seek to begin the long trek home. To facilitate that process, I have made a small contribution. An artisan school in Ralga's Reach for any who wish to learn new trades. Oh, okay, cool. Realistically, however, it will take years for such training to yield tangible benefits. But we do not have years. These people will need shelter and employment if they are to survive. And this time, the Ul'dah treasury shall provide. Okay, well, if they're returning to Ala Mhigo, they'll certainly find employment there, but yeah, maybe not shelter. I mean, they were building, so certainly there's lots of stuff to do. You know, you could provide lots of things. Precisely where and how to allocate the necessary funds is, of course, another question. Oh, Alphino is doing stuff. Might you ask a member of the syndicate for advice? No. Might you ask a member of the syndicate for advice? No. Absolutely not. Why not seek the advice of one who employs refugees? The person on the council that employed refugees was Teleji Adeleji. Dot dot dot. I have no idea, Your Grace. Nothing. Nothing. If even one of your worldly experiences is at a loss, it would seem I have no choice but to seek out someone more well-versed in monetary matters. Yeah, I'm sorry, Nanamo, this isn't my strength. I wonder, are you acquainted with Godbert Mandeville? No. But I know of his quest line. Yeah, shakes head, not acquainted with him. Well, he's a most generous man. He's something of an eccentric. Let us make our way to the landing and I will see that word is sent to the gold saucer. Godbert should be only too glad to receive us. I have to gain access to the gold saucer to continue the main quest line. Okay. Alright, hold on, Nanamo. I gotta unlock the place we're going to first. We're going to the gold saucer as part of the main story quest line. Okay. That's probably why I haven't met the guy before. Okay. It could happen to you. This is the quest right here. Alright guys, let's go unlock the gold saucer then, I guess. That person's thing is Midlander WOL, which is Midlander Warrior of Light. I guess very to the point. This. A well-heeled youth of Emerald Avenue appears to have been the beneficiary of some good fortune, and may not be averse to sharing it. Do be careful with those. Break anything and I shall be forced to deduct it from your salary. Beg pardon, what is my loyal manservant carrying? Why, a not so small fortune in prizes, ably won by yours truly in the gold saucer. You have heard of the gold saucer. I've heard of it, yeah. Nay. Ye gods, woman. You might at least try to keep up with the times. It's only the Sultanate's newest and finest place of entertainment. Thrill to the sight of majestic birds soaring down the straits at the chocobo races. Pit your wits against your peers, the triple triad tables. At the gold saucer, one can do all this and more. If you know what you're about, you'll walk out a wealthier woman than you entered. There's a better place to shake off one's cares after a grueling day of promenading. I've never heard of it. Did I mention the prizes? But I dare say you'd rather discover them for yourself. Yes, I'll wager you're wondering just how in Thal's good name you can experience the wonders of the gold saucer firsthand. Am I right? Or am I right? Ha! I thought just as much. Well, since this has been my lucky day, I don't see why it shouldn't be yours too. I just so happen to have a spare golden airship ticket. A golden ticket. A spare golden airship ticket, you see. Consider it a gift from me to you, my lady. Just show the ticket to the fine lady over the landing and you'll have a seat on the next airship bound for the revelry and riches. Be fairly warned, though. You may expect no mercy from me should our paths cross at the triple triad tables. Nay, not so much as an ons, haha. Just show the golden airship ticket to the lady over at the landing and you'll be at the saucer before you know it. Oh, and okay, yeah. My apologies in advance. Okay. Yeah, let's go. Alright, a little brief aside for that music. Ordered too close to that area, apparently. Papaya. Da 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 papaya. Alright, airship landing. Oh, you can teleport there. Alright, let's talk to Nanamo first. I have ridden aboard a public airship before, but this shall be my first visit to the Golden Saucer. I must confess to some excitement. Oh, her first visit? Okay. Hello, I'd like to go as well. This is the reception desk for flights bound to the Manderville Golden Saucer. Before proceeding, I must ask that you submit your ticket for inspection. Ahem, you do have a ticket, yes? I do, apparently. Allows the bearer passage to Highwind Skyways private charter flights to and from Manderville Golden Saucer. It appears that everything is in order. An airship will be departing shortly before the next bell. Shall I reserve a seat for you? Yes. A little bit of cutscene here on the airship. And there it is, in the vast deserts. The Golden Saucer. Fashioned after a cactuar. If ever a calamity hits and it's just like all that remains of Ul'dah is this. A lot of kids here. The kids here gives me the feeling of Chuck E. Cheese. What is this, a little mascot, the cactuar mascot? What is that with like golden star eye? Wow. It's like a fairground. And here we are. I'm smiling. This is I guess like, I mean there's a lot of disabled people here. It's a pretty place. I mean look at all these like glowing shit right here. Lots of light up crap. Alright, here we are at the Golden Saucer. For the first time. Now here we go. Welcome to the Manderville Gold Saucer, where all your dreams can come true. That is, if all your dreams can come true if you have enough Manderville Gold Saucer points, MGP. Gil can be exchanged for MGP at the main counter in the middle entrance to the square. Okay, the current rate is 10 gil for 1 MGP. Ul'dah law prevents the Gold Saucer from exchanging MGP if the patron already possesses more than 500. MGP cannot be converted back into gil, but the points can be used to purchase an assortment of wonderful prizes from the prize claim attendant, also located at the main counter in Entrance Square. Okay. Is this guy give me a tour or something? Or okay. Welcome, honored guests, to the Manderville Gold Saucer, where your wildest dreams are ever but a card or a chocobo's beak away from coming true. If this is your first visit, nothing would please us more than to give you a full tour of our establishment that you might enjoy its wonders to the fullest. At the conclusion of the tour, it is our custom to offer our esteemed patrons a complimentary gift straight from the vaults of our illustrious proprietor himself. Consider it Lord Mandeville's way of personally thanking you for your patronage. Should you wish to take the tour, pray proceed to the main counter over there and speak with the receptionist. On behalf of the management, may I take this opportunity to thank you for choosing the Golden Saucer. Rest assured, my colleagues and I will spare no efforts in seeing that your visit is a pleasant and profitable one. May fortune smile upon you. Okay. Oh, look at this. It's so light up. Alright. We're so lit up. Oh, here's Nanamo. Alright, Nanamo. I had heard descriptions of its splendor, yet I never dreamed it would be so bright and inviting. Oh, it's a Moogle. It's a Moogle. At first, like, without taking the little ears here or whatever into account, or at least I think it looks like Moogle. I thought this was like, I was just like, what is Kirby doing here? I was like, Kirby? Okay. No, I couldn't possibly. We did not come here to fritter away the royal coin. I just shrugged. Because I didn't think it would be so inviting. God, what will be expecting us? Come, let us head directly to the lounge. Ignore these gaudy temptations. It's not bright and inviting. It's gaudy temptations. Oh, look at these fountains. They got lights in them. Hell, wouldn't stop getting distracted. Ooh, an Ethernet shard. Alright. Hello, I'd like a door. Oh, a prize claim. Jeez, there's a lot of prizes. Blood sword. Oh, fancy. Heartless. Mindbreaker. Eh. Does it have a fancy, like, activate thing? Eh. I'm sure there's a lot of shit, but I don't have time to look through all of it. So... not today, at least. No, these are all orchestron rolls. These are like some housing items. We'll just take a quick, like, roll through. Is this... oh, some minions? Wind Up Nero. Ooh. Black Curl. Oh, like the, like from Alexander stuff. Zoo Hatchling, Water Imp. Ooh, Fenrir Horn. Okay, we got some mounts as well. Looks like some hairstyles. Some emotes. False spectacles, parasol, angel wings, gamblers barding, Mandervellian barding as well. Need some more armor, or some glamour stuff as well. A lot of, like, you know. Okay. Guardian gown. If you want to look fancy AF. Okay. Mini Cactpop Broker. Alright, I just like the tour, please. We'll just do the basic tour. Welcome, traveler, to the Gold Saucer. This is the main counter where you can purchase tickets for the Mini Cactpot, acquire and redeem Mandeville Gold Saucer points, and much, much more. But what in the world are Mandeville Gold Saucer points, I hear you cry? A most astute question, one which I shall be only too happy to answer. But first, if I may direct your gaze to the left. Beyond those majestic gates you will find the Chocobo Square, home to the Chocobo Racing Circuit. Aye, what Chocobo owner has not dreamed of pitting their fleetest bird against the realm's finest in a pulse-quickening dash for fame and fortune. Truly, to the sport of sultans. And should you desire more elaborate contests of strategy, you will surely find it in Minion Square, at the Lord of Minion tables, where would-be generals pit armies of minions against one another in battles for honor and glory. It was like pet battles? Now, where were we? Ah, yes, Mandeville Gold Saucer Points. Put simply, MGP, as we call it for short, is the currency by which dreams are bought and sold within these halls. But my associate here beside me can tell you more, including how to go about acquiring some MGP of your very own. Pray speak with him to continue your tour. Okay. So, you're about to experience the wonders of the gold saucer for the first time. How I envy you. I would only experience all this glory and grandeur for the first time again. But before you venture forth, you'll want to exchange a share of your guild for MGP, a service which it is my great honor to provide. With MGP in your coin purse, you'll be able to enjoy all the fabulous attractions we have to offer, and all the wonderful games. If you play them with skill, you'll find your little stack of points increasing 10, 20, even 100-fold. Now that you know the fundamentals, you're ready to step out onto the floor of the gold saucer. Your tour will continue at the card square to the southwest. The card trader will be your tour guide. I would, of course, be happy to exchange some of your guild for MGP before you venture on. While my associates and I strive to leave nothing unexplained, there truly is no substitute for first-hand experience, and I heartily recommend trying your hand at our many amusements for yourself. Which I will do, eventually, but not right now. This is the triple triad stuff, which I don't plan on getting into. Alright, triple triad. Well, aren't you just the sweetest thing? Welcome to the Card Square, home to the Triple Triad tables. What's Triple Triad, you ask? Why, only the mind-bending, pulse-pounding, maddeningly Moorish card games that have taken the realm by storm. But don't take my word for it. Behold. Can you not feel the tension in the air? Form a hand of 5 cards and play the role of a field general, sending your bravest into battle. Should you wish to learn the rules and experience the excitement for yourself, you need only ask. Start today and we'll even throw in some complimentary cards to help you on your way. You can face off against single opponents at any time, or, if you crave an even greater test of your skill, take part in one of our regular tourneys. And believe me when I tell you, there's no feeling quite like standing triumphant on a battlefield after vanquishing all comers. You really should try it. A minute to learn, a lifetime to master. That's Triple Triad. But I'm getting carried away. You have a tour to finish. Wonder Square is your next destination. Not that there's any hurry, of course. If you'd like to play a hand or two before you go, you need to say the word. Nope, I'm good. I will not be getting into that. But we'll continue the tour. I like this center area here with this starlit upper area. This is all very stained glass feeling, but very backlit. The lift operator. Luena. Just curious. What are you? Passion for fashion. Every little thing she does is mahjong. Okay, we're not gonna get into this. Oh my god, look at this map! I can't read Aora's in. This obviously is that gold saucer. I'm pretty sure this is probably come one, come all. You can get a feeling for it. There's obviously some letters that they've made obviously look similar, and some are just backwards of their letters. Round something. What the frig? There's a lift thing. Okay, here we go for the tour. Oh, here's the main aetherite. Oh, very the natural area out this way. Oh, this is nice. Look how lit up this is. Oh, what is this little... What are those? Little baby impling balloons, like Moogle floating around here. Little Moogle balloons. Damn, man, this place. This looks like a jumping puzzle thing. I think they have like something like that. Monster toss. Look at that big staircase over there. Alright, let's talk to this person first though. On our tour apparently here. You look lost, honey. Why don't I show you around? It'll be nice to talk to a woman for a change. Oh, this last. Feast your eyes on Wonder Square. From gripping games and awe-inspiring attractions to the finest in fine dining and freshest of refreshments. There's no end to the wonders housed within these halls. And let's not forget the most wondrous of them all, El Colosso, as we lovingly call our mammoth cactuar mascot. Is the star of some, as we lovingly call our mammoth cactuar mascot, is the star of some of our most popular events. So I should say you won't want to miss them. Now I know what you're thinking. With everything going on at the Gold Saucer, how can I ever hope to keep up? But you needn't worry, my fellow gatekeepers and I will always be on hand to see that you don't miss a thing. For the continuation of your tour, I've been instructed to direct you into the waiting arms of my colleague Valletta at the Cactpop board. She's one of your our most popular girls, and once you meet her, I'm sure you'll understand why. Well, ta-ta for now. Alright, it's been a pleasure, lass. Can I talk to you again, though? Next scheduled event, Leap of Faith, will be held in Round Square. All guests are welcome to participate. 3 a.m. No, I'm okay. I don't know what it means. 3 a.m. I assume server time? Or our time? This is the top of the hour. What does it mean? Oh, it is now available as our time? Okay. Can I try it? I don't know what I'm doing. Hello, I don't know what I'm doing. Without feeling especially daring, you've placed several trophies throughout the course. Reach them before you clear the finish line and your rewards will be much greater. Oh, is it a jumping puzzle? Also, hey, Runic. Joined. Jump to the finish. Oh, cool. I love it. There's so many of us. There's too many of us. Where are we going? Did I do it? Do we keep going? There's more out this way. Do I... okay, I gotta go collect the other cactuar stuff. There's other routes. Okay, that's the, I think I've done it. It says collect the gilded cactuar 1, collect the silver cactuars 3, collect the bronze cactuar 6. We're good, right? Oh, hey, Tree Leaf. Fall Guys Final Fantasy Edition. There is a lot of us. At least you can't push each other off like you can in Fall Guys. Yeah, this is apparently one of the gold saucer jumping challenge that happens at the gold saucer at the top of every hour. The main story quest sent us to the gold saucer, so I'm taking the tour. Look at all of them. All right, we're just here hanging out. I don't know if, like, if I press the goal now, leave the attraction. Do we leave or do we wait? If we leave, do we get the stuff or we wait till the end of it or what? You're so good at the parkour. Thank you. I had to climb, I did a big parkour in the Kugane city, where I had to climb a tower, and I had to do it multiple times because you had to jump off. When you go to the top of the tower to get another sightseeing location, you had to jump off of it at the right angle, and I missed a couple times, so I had to climb up it multiple times. So I'm tried and true at the parkour puzzles, all right? I learned the ways. I learned the ways of the parkour, all right? We toiled for these parkour skills. Yes, you can click the point to leave if you're done. Okay. Yay! Completion bonus. Ooh, we got a lot of the MGP and stuff for that. Cool, I like this. Jumping puzzles for the MGP. Fuck yeah! All right. That was fun. I'm glad we participated in that. Where am I? Okay, we're in this place now. All right. Okay, now we've already participated. I see. That's fun. I think that'd be. I love jumping puzzles, so that's gonna be my favorite way to earn the currency here. Okay, that's where the main story quest is continuing from. Okay, so we can talk to any gatekeeper wherever they are. Kafaka. It's just a punching thing. Play a round of Kafaka for 1 MGP. No, good. You want to put little side mini games here. There's also a weekly fashion report too. I see. Yeah, I've heard of the weekly fashion report, but I have no idea what that means or how to do any of that. But I imagine there's this person here that has the quest passion for fashion, so I can remember it's that. But I'm only doing like a pass and sweep by of this place. I hadn't planned on unlocking this, but then Nanamo was just like, "We're going to the Golden Sasa, Kelwyn, get in," and I was like, "Okay." All right, Velida, hello. Ah, there you are, my darling. I've been waiting for you. I'm Velida, and I'd like to personally welcome you to the Event Square. The most spacious of all the areas of the Gold Saucer, Event Square is a veritable cornucopia of pleasure and delight. Doubtless the sizable stage in the middle of the square has caught your eye. That is the scene of some of our most sensational attractions, so don't be shy about taking center stage. And after the curtain has fallen, why not try changing your life forever? At the jumbo cactpot, all you'll need is a handful of MGP and a head full of dreams. Just choose 4 numbers and cast your hopes to the heavens. You never know just when Nimia will smile down upon you. Nimia being one of the 12. The Fate Weaver? Something like that. Now, as much as I've enjoyed getting to know you, I'm afraid it's time for us to part. The next and final leg of your tour takes you to Round Square. Don't think too hard about the name, my darling. Even I'm not sure it's supposed to make sense. Oh yeah, also hey Doomknocker. Hey, welcome, welcome. Going back to the default standing pose. If you have not found the vendors, well, there was the vendor at the front, which had some rewards and stuff like that. Was that ding-a-ling-ling that just happened? Did that signify? I guess that might have signified the end of the event. Or is this the start of a new event? Entries for the special limited time event are now closed. Okay, there we go. Does this shoot you up? Oh, it does. Fascinating. Alright. We're going out this way for the rest of the tour. Hold on. Let's make our way down the stairs. They have announcements period. Oh look, somebody's got carbuncle here. And no pets allowed my arse. It's magical. Some people just hugging there in the middle of the walkway. Sure, why not? Are you the first-time visitor I was told to expect? 1,000 welcomes to the Gold Saucer and 1,000 welcomes to Round Square. How can a square be round, you ask? I'm not sure I understand the question. Moving on to more important matters, is the lofty peak not a sight to behold? That is Mount Coral, the main attraction here at Round Square. One of the most thrilling events pits our customers against each other in a challenge to see who can most swiftly scale its heights. I tell you, the view from the summit is a sight to behold. And that concludes your tour of the Gold Saucer. While I'm sure you're eager to start enjoying yourself, pray do not forget to return to the main counter and claim your complimentary gift. Oh, it was a race to the top. I was glad the jumping puzzle wasn't a race, so I would be, you know, that I would not want to race against others. That would be too much anxiety. I'd be like, no. I like to take a second before making jumps, so. All right, let's go claim our complimentary gift, and then we'll find Nanamo. It's not really a race, okay. You had to avoid bombs, though. Okay. Welcome back, honored guest. I trust you have come away from the tour with a greater appreciation for all the Gold Saucer has to offer. As a token of our appreciation for your patronage, it is my pleasure to offer you a complimentary gift from the personal vaults of our esteemed proprietor. Oh, we're getting interrupted. Roland. Well, knock me down with a chocobo's tail feather. Is that a new customer I see? I could hardly have picked a better time to drop in for an impromptu inspection. Who speaks? Okay. Master Roland. Yes, this lady here has, but this moment, completed her introductory tour. Is that so? Well, then allow me to personally welcome you to the Gold Saucer. I am Roland, good madam, the fellow entrusted with overseeing the daily affairs of this fine establishment. On behalf of our esteemed proprietor, a great man if ever there was one. You are an adventurer, yes? Aye, your dress and bearing told me as much. I dare say, then, that on your travels you have seen firsthand the difficulties which yet plague our nation. Witness the struggles of Ala Mhigo's displaced masses, and those whose homes were consumed in the fires of the calamity. The Sultanate is not unsympathetic to their plight, of course, yet how can one begin to provide succor to such countless multitudes? Every solution to the problem has only served to raise more questions. One man had answers. Godbert Manderville had a dream of a house of untold wonders that would provide stable employment and lodgings to the displaced, mirth and merriment to the disconsolate, and prosperity and plenty to the Sultanate at large. To many of our patrons, the Gold Saucer is merely Eorzea's foremost entertainment venue, a place to forget about their cares for the day. To me, it is one of the founding stones upon which our realm will be rebuilt. A miracle wrought by the hand of the greatest man I have ever known. Something tells me you understand that which I have told you. That you, perchance, share a similar dream. But I shall keep you no longer. The Gold Saucer and all its wonders await you, friend. Pray, enjoy them to your heart's content. Till we meet again, may the spinner's pull ever be kind. Alright, thanks, dude. Cool dream. I mean, I guess if this is providing employment and residency, apparently, and it's not just to swindle people out of coin, then swanky. I did not attune to all the little Ethernet stuff. Hold on, I'm gonna do that real quick, and then we'll go find Nanamo.